Good morning or good afternoon, Tigers. Today we'll be watching a Quizzette video on Quizzette 720. And as noted here, it was Quizzette 716 last year. Go ahead and write your last name, comma, first name, and today's date. And today I'll say that I am Green Tigers. On number 1 of this Quizzette, it's going to explain what it wants you to do. So, number 1, find a sum equivalent to the product 6 times y plus x. All right, so as always, we're going to use a distributive property when we see those parentheses and a term outside of it. We are going to draw 2 arrows because there are 2 terms inside of the parentheses. We can't combine those 2 terms because they're completely different letters. So let's just multiply the 6 by distributing the 6. 6 times y is 6y, and 6 times x is 6x. Keep the sum, which is plus, and that is your answer. Now, if you notice on Tuesday, it says find the difference. Now, you know what that is. That's just subtraction. But you're still going to draw your arrows on the rest of the questions on number 1 for the days. Number 2, evaluate the expression for t equals 3. So everywhere you see the letter T in number 2, you're going to plug in 3. So here, I'm going to plug in 3, and here I'm going to plug in 3. But it's not going to be 5 plus 3, it's going to be 5 times t, because they're right next to each other. Here's what I mean. So we have 9 over 3 now, because I'm plugging in 3 every time I see that letter. Plus 5, parentheses, 3. I can also put parentheses on the bottom of this one. It's not necessary, but I can. So now let's work from left to right. 9 divided by 3. Remember, this is a fraction symbol, but fractions always mean division. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Keep the plus. 5 times 3 is 15. Now add those 2 amounts together. 3 plus 15 is 18. Pretty simple. The same for Tuesday. Number 2 is what you're going to do. So you're going to plug in 5 every time you see the letter A. Every time you see the letter A. Number 3 on Monday. It says, are the following expressions equivalent? Justify your response. So 2 keywords here. Justify, well, I guess 3 words. Justify your response. So not only are you answering if the expressions are equal, but you're also going to justify your response. So let's check it out. We have 3 times the quantity 2x plus 4. So 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times 4 is 12. Keep the sum. And is that equal to 6x plus 4? Ask yourself, are those equal? No, they're not. They both have 6x, but do you guys see how 12 and 4 are not equal? So it cannot be equivalent. So here, you would write a response of, the expressions are not equivalent. And we're gonna say, because 12 and 4 are not equal. Make sure you justify your response on each number 3. Now, if they're both equal, you can just say the expressions are equal, period. You don't have to justify if they're equal. You have to justify if they're not equal. As always, show your work, box your answers, and good luck.